and carbon fibre. Whether that's a successful filter off down this very steep course, this very fast course in Atlanta, and they are already flying and they're already starting to lose the back end. In fact, they've lost loads of pieces there, but it's not slowed them down at all. Motoring here, SNAFU squad. If they can keep it straight, can they get it to the finish line? They're going to get there. Yes, they are now. Can they stop it? Not quite. Actually forcing the crash barriers backwards on impact. SNAFU squad. They take it very, very seriously, and the performance too. Wide axle, thin wheels, on its way down, already reaching speed, already motoring down the course. Box might be a problem. Flies over the kicker. Look at that. Grazing the straw bales all the way down, just keeping it straight. Nothing slowing it down at the moment. No sign of the brake. Motoring down towards the finish line, and underneath it, puts his feet down to stop it. 35.01. That's a fantastic run. YONGSA Dragon's Breath with Eid. Look at the air over the kicker, no problem at all, never lost control of the soapbox at all. Really, really good. They love it, the judges. Now, what's it going to be like? They've got the reputation of getting the job done mechanically. Does that translate to a very fast soapbox? And it certainly started off that way. Just how quick they're travelling. Here's the kicker. They lose the front. He can't see. He's trying to get rid of it. Oh, he just managed to avoid the straw bales. Didn't he do well there? Big guy managed to keep it in a straight line. I don't know how, because the combination of speed and the fact they can't see. Oh, look at him from the back, from back to soapbox. Look at that for a finish. Wow. Could have been into the crowd. From me to give them advice. They say that as well. They are a bit worried, though, about the suspension on this particular soapbox, which could be a problem over the jumps, but we'll wait and see. Well, it shouldn't be too difficult to get through there. In fact, they can go either side of that bale, which shows how straightforward this one is to control. There they are over the ramp, which was OK. And they're quick, too. If they can keep it going, this is not bad at all. Whale tail now, over the whale tail. Bit heavy on landing, but OK. And they're going to get to the finish line in one piece, nice and quick. 59.56 is very good. So let's have a look at this one, shall we? Very colourful, very bright, and quite quick at the top as well. Just the one wheel at the front and the two behind. Will that be a help or a hindrance? We're about to find out. Nice and quick to the first chicane. Through the next chicane, we're OK through there, just about. Just grazed that bale. It could have been a problem. Over the ramp. OK so far, and nice and... Stay behind the handlebars. Through the chicane. Here's the whale tail. Through the whale tail, OK. Now he can start to celebrate. Both of them can. Keep the trunks on. Over the line. Base their decisions on. Speed, though, on this course is key, and they've got off to a flying start down here. The one concern you might have is the narrowness of the wheels. That's often posed a problem at the top of the course, aren't they? Nice and smooth through that chicane. It's difficult when you've got to switch from one side of the road to the other. Over the ramp they go, where they just start to lose a bit now. Couple of pieces at the back just hanging off. Now, will that pose a problem? Not really. This is the acid test for them. This whale tail ramp with a dip in the middle. Nosedive into it. Still they go towards the finish line. Very, very fast. What a run. Now, can they stop it? Is one of the quickest soapbox courses that we've ever had. Down the ramp, it's nice and low, isn't it? Low centre of gravity. Looks like it'll have decent balance, this one, with a bit of suspension and plenty of smoke. HILLBILLY Moonshine race, and the winners of this race in Auckland in 2030. A lot of concentration there etched on the face of the pilot, round the berm, a little bit higher than some. Plenty of speed here. Moving towards crash corner. You've got to keep it nice and straight through here. You've got to dab the brakes potentially, then over the ramp at the end, and then towards the finish and through and into the bales. And it's got some nice suspension at the back. You can see straight away that as it came down the ramps, he was already getting some action from the suspension. Intergalactic wagon on the way down, and Ben looking very confident behind that quite large steering wheel. Lots of speed through the bone shaker, and the suspension really to the fore there. Speed with this particular soapbox. Here's the berm. Nice and quick through there, and nice and smooth. He took a good line through there, didn't he? Crash corner comes next. Maybe just a dab on the brakes to keep it tight around that corner. That's as quick as you've seen through there. Over the ramp at the finish and over the line. And that's 47.96. And down they go. There's a man at the front driving, and as you can see at the back, there's another crew member who's pumping his arms to keep the Stags running down the side. So off they go through the disco tunnel, nice and fast so far. And don't forget, creativity to account when it comes to scoring in the Red Bull Soapbox. There's the bone shaker. And they're really fast at the moment. Look at this. Little bit of sideways action through that corner. Here's the speed around the berm, and very smooth through there as well. And that's exactly what they do. They've still got this little ramp to negotiate. Over they go and over the finish line. Really good time.